Welcome back to the YouTube channel of the guy who does awesome home renovations. Let me show you the progress that we've made right here on this textured ceiling. It is so fantastic. Have a look. As you see right there, this textured ceiling's come along just fine. It is so great. Until you go over here where that tape came down harder than Merle and Johnny's Section 8 manager did on them.
A lot wrong with that because there is a law for a reason, a leash law.
Until you look up here and all of a sudden there's a bigger gap here than Johnny's work history. Yeah, what's going on here, huh? All of a sudden I've got a gaping hole right here, just like Merle's. Good Saturday morning. Hope everybody's ready for Easter and gonna be able to spend some good time with your family. That's what Easter's about for me, but I'm actually getting out real quick because I want to show you. I'm so proud of this ceiling fan. I was wrong about one thing though. I thought it had lights on both, but it's just a light in the center, but whatever. Boy, there'll be a keyboard warrior call. There ain't no two lights on there. Look at that. Look at that. Well, and actually, how about my drywall work? It's just taped in. And I know, you're gonna sound like my wife and be like, well, why would you hang your ceiling fan? You gotta take it back down. Well, no shit. I just wanted to see it. And I really don't have to do a lot of mud work because I'm just gonna do a pattern, like a stomp pattern on this ceiling, which is where I'm getting ready to go now. That is after I take my mom out to lunch. Some of you guys, well, I wouldn't expect any of you guys really to be keen enough to realize that today is the 1 year anniversary of my father's passing. And I know we don't talk still that much at all, me and my mother, but at the end of the day, you know, it's still my mom, and she's still dealing with the fact that my father passed as much as I am, and it wouldn't kill me to go get her and take her out to lunch. So that's where I'm heading now. I'm dying to show you guys these on this truck. It's some of you guys that are like close friends of mine or like inner circle friends of mine have already seen what they look like on it, and they are big. I went for big. That was my goal, was go big, and I wanted some big. I mean, it's a truck, you know, it's a 4-wheel drive. I wanted some big wheels and tires on it, and yeah, that's what I got. Tomorrow's Easter Sunday. My wife is doing what every wife's probably doing, frantically getting ready for a family get-together. And so it's probably best I get out of there for a hot second. I'm going to go and get the rest of the things that I need from Lowe's. I'm going to stomp this ceiling. I want to show you guys the finished product. So I'm hoping by the time I upload this video, and I'm going to try to upload it today, which is the same day I'm recording it. So the word from the editor. Well, I didn't make that goal, did I? Which is fine, you know, it is what it is, because now I at least get to upload it on Easter Sunday and wish all you a happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Hopefully you're spending it with your family, having a good time. If you gotta work, you gotta work. Whatever it is you gotta do, I just hope you're having a happy Easter. Love y'all, and back to the video. There's some good stuff. It's been a struggle, and I guess that'll be good for you guys, because that'll be 2 videos in one day, because I just literally hit the upload button this morning for a video I recorded Thursday. I mean, what happened to you, gotcha, man? What happened to you, bub? But I fell asleep in the uploading process because no matter how fast my internet is, for some reason, it still takes a literal hour to upload like a 20-minute video or however long that was. But anyway, guys, I love all y'all, and hopefully you guys are having a good, relaxing weekend and prepping for Easter yourselves. I'll see you in a little bit. You can hear Leonard Skinner playing, just look at that picture of him. Man. Look at that stash. It's always super dark too, somehow. Man.
I think Bob Evans might be pretty crowded since what weekend it is and everything.
They're not too bad on a Saturday as they are on a Sunday. Man, this is hair in this one right here.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
Look at that. I'm just waiting on him to get me something down there. I'm causing all kinds of trouble.
Here, help them right there find this.
You look like a troublemaker.
Put that up in the system and see if they got it. We got it.
At least I fit the bill, fit the look. Anyway, went to Bob Evans with my mom. Had farmhouse steak sandwich, pretty good. Now, I'm not a big Bob Evans fan, but felt like it was the quietest, low-key place to take her. Well, I think we're going to go do Mexican next time. Try to make some sort of a tradition out of it, right? Try to at least once a month, if not every other week, try to hang out with her a little bit. It's got to be a lot harder for her to just sit in that house. As you've seen, the last scene was probably all the pictures of my dad that was on her refrigerator. So I couldn't imagine just being stuck in that house all day, every day, in a house that you were with somebody for 40 plus years, and just pictures and reminders of them all over the place. So that's got to be pretty tough. Got to get her out of there once in a while. But I'm here at Lowe's now. You know, the work never ends. Got to get the rest of my shower and the stuff to try to do the rest of the ceiling in there. For some of you, I guess, that don't know what stomp even is, it's just literally you take like a broom, basically, like a broom / brush, dip it in drywall mud, and then just splat the ceiling with it over and over until it makes some like pattern. But this is, I was just telling my wife too, I was like, I should have grabbed that while I was here. They had like 4 of them in stock. Now all of a sudden we had to look for 30 minutes to find the last one that's in inventory, and the guy's closing off the aisle and getting the lift so he can get it. But yeah, there's nothing to that. It's like, feels like just an empty cardboard box. So you can just lift it with one finger. Quality stuff. Well, that was quick enough. Is it pretty heavy or not? Gotta be heavier than this box here. This box here feels empty. It's almost like this is a new tradition or something, to watch Gotcha Man struggle to load shit in the bed of his truck. Wow. Talking about how light that other one was. That ain't no relation to this one. Check the weather, Kurt. There's all kinds of people watching me out here. I love you guys more than all them people. No. Plus, they ain't offering to help me. Fuck 'em. Got my twiddly, spindly, doodly, dobbly. Look at a topping. All right. There's that brush I was talking about, though. I almost didn't recognize it after all these years, because my old stomp brush, and after you use them for a while, they'll be all spread out like that, like a big old, much wider than that. So I'm like, no, that's too small. But that's exactly what I'm looking for. And I went ahead and just got the wallboard tools. Branded Poe. It's a Poe. You screw in the Poe and the bottom of it's a Poe. Water tool. Come shut y'all's water off, haters. Nah. Almost every YouTuber you watch, though, you hear them. All of them are like, well, and to the haters, you know what? How many of you guys have haters out there? I mean, I'm sure I have some, but how do you know you have them? Unless you just pay like so close attention to them. I know there's people talking shit right now. Like, bro, your beard looks like shit in the sunlight, and that's a cheap shower. Just don't give them any energy, dude. It's weird to give. And there's some channels, and well, that's how the low-cal statement was born, right? It's from people who that's all they do is focus on the hate, man, and the criticism. And try to fight it somehow. Like, it's not for fighting. You're not supposed to fight it. Just let it happen. Quick little interlude here. Little break, if you will. This stuff here, what is this called? Glassy Clear Deluxe. Elmer's Goo. Not to be confused with Elmer's Glue. Right, buddy?
Hey.
I know. Did you just... What? What did you say? Hey, did you say this is yours? Yes or no? Hey, it's mine. That's what I heard you say. Which, you're right. I just didn't want you to have the whole thing at once. But look how creative this guy is. Might be hard to see on camera because you see the eyes and the mouth. He makes these little characters out of this goo. Bye-bye. Will you say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Hi.
Thank you. I love you. Can you say I love you? I'll give you the rest of your goo. I can't believe you said, hey, it's mine. I'm gonna have to play that back because I would be pretty shocked if that's what he actually said, but I swear that's what he just said to me. It is yours, buddy. Daddy's gonna have to get started on this ceiling back there, okay? This ceiling isn't gonna do itself, huh? Listen, on my way back from Lowe's, oh my God. So I clicked that, the new Johnny Gobble, the new sitcom episode, the new network, if you will, for Rudder TV. And Jesus Christ, it's so good. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I hope that this beautifully shit salad family never leaves this platform. Man, look, so even in the 80s when they came out with Married with Children, and they were trying to make the most extreme Rudder character as they could out of Peg Bundy, right? And shout out Peg Bundy, Katie Siegel, I think was her name, that played Peg. But they were like, how can we make the white trashiest character possible? How can we make her so trashy, offensively trashy, where people are like, oh my God, this lady, what? And somebody along the line, some of the writers, and I'd imagine this would have been even more jarring in the late 80s, early 90s. Somebody was like, well, won't you have her cooking in the kitchen with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth, right? With ashes getting ready to fall off the end of it. And literally, this is a character that somebody created in order to seem as trashy as possible. And I'll be damned if I didn't just log on to YouTube on my way back from Lowe's and capture this beautiful image right here. I mean, in the moo-moo, ashes hanging off and everything. I mean, just chef's kiss, Merle. F***ing losers. So I had to take my ceiling fan down and tape off this perimeter. I know I should have some actual paper with that too, but I'm not too worried about it because I gotta work on the walls as well. But it's definitely been a while since I've done something like this, and man, if I made a mess out here. So if I remember right, you mix up the mud and take a paint roller, dip it in the mud, roll it on the ceiling in sections, and then take the stomp brush and make your pattern. So hopefully the next clip is a good looking stomp ceiling. Oh man, this seems so crazy, but it's how I remember doing it. So roller in there. I got it mixed up as well as I could with that drill. I put a little bit on this lid because I feel like I want to get this brush like smashed out the way it needs to be before I start. Anyway, I swear this will be the last clip. I'm just gonna do it and then I'll show you guys. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of the guy who does awesome home renovations. Let me show you the progress that we've made right here on this textured ceiling. It is so fantastic. Have a look. As you see right there, this textured ceiling's come along just fine. It is so great. Until you go over here where, yeah. Listen, I really was hoping that was gonna turn out better than that. But I knew there was something wrong with that compound that I left in the garage for a little bit. Maybe it got whatever. But last weekend, I took that all-purpose compound and I taped that in. And generally, you can just tape in a section like that. You don't have to do anything else to it. You don't have to put any other layers on it. You can just texture over it, right? And something about putting this other mud on it to texture and stomp, and everything was going great. And I hit the stomp brush, pulled down, and all of a sudden, all this tape and mud came down with it. But it's all good because I'm going to show you guys what this whole video is about anyway and what you guys have been waiting for. What did I do to my truck? And man, is it worth the wait. Two more mods. I got two more things left to do that you guys are gonna see. And I'm gonna do it real soon too, like in the next week or whatever. Speaking of a couple more things left to do, so this right here is the shower doors and surround, and then pool pump. Man, that was perfect. I'm gonna find the guy who keeps putting these damn Corona cases around here. What the fuck?